Hello everyone and welcome on in. Today I'm going to be checking out all of the pictures that Frontier have uploaded of Planet Zoo 2 at the moment. If you are wanting to have a look at these ones yourselves, they are available on the gallery on the Planet Zoo 2 website. So we're jumping straight on in with this super fun cutout of the Sumatran tiger that the patrons of the zoo can actually use. And I don't think there was anything quite like this in Planet Zoo. I know that there was a couple of usable signs or interactive things for kids, but nothing quite like this. And it's just really fun. I do notice that it is placed on a footpath, so I'm assuming if the zoogoers do need to use it, it will have to be on a path and can't be off the side. So it'll be interesting to see how easy it is to fit in and not seem too bulky. Otherwise, in this picture, I am really liking the path that they're on. It's a nice, like, sandy coloured path, and I do like the rail. We're just gonna have a little look in the background of the picture though, and I do see that there is the, like, diving jetty kind of platform, the enrichment item that does go with some of the aquatic animals. I'm trying to think of what has been announced in Planet Zoo 2 that would use it. Maybe the penguin? And that's about all that I can think of that might use that one. Okay, we're gonna jump onto the next picture, which are these super cute donation bins. I do have a sneaky suspicion these are only if you get the deluxe pack, or there was something around it that it was a bonus purchase kind of thing, and they are so fun. They are such little chunky little monkeys. That toucan's adorable. That hippo is adorable. And I love the shark. The only thing I have to say about the shark is that's not a hammerhead shark. And I do know we are getting the hammerhead shark in game. But that doesn't look like a hammerhead shark. That does look like a different shark to me. So it's interesting to see whether or not that's just a design choice or if there might be, maybe, another shark coming. Next up, we have this cutie patootie, which is it Golden Lion Tamarin. I was so close to remembering. Stunning. It's really nice to see an animal that we don't already have in Planet Zoo 2, and the fur in this one, the shading, the shadows, stunning. 10 out of 10, gorgeous animal. This one does come with the deluxe pack as well. Whether or not you want to get the deluxe pack is completely up to you guys. I didn't think I wanted it, but now that I've seen some of the other animals that come in the deluxe pack, I feel like I'm probably going to be persuaded. Next up we have, this is I think my favourite picture that they have uploaded, the great hammerhead shark. Stunning. I love it. I am so here for the aquatic side of Planet Zoo 2. The aviaries, yeah, fun, sure. I'm excited to use them, but the big water exhibits that we can do, habitats, the aquariums, sign me up. I love, 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 love everything about it. The shadows that's being cast in the water, this beautiful, majestic creature, and all of the decorative items that obviously come through with the aquatic side of things, like all of that coral, all of the seaweed, delicious, delightful. I am going to be giddy when I can finally get into this game and have a look at all of the pieces that they have given us. Just look at that beautiful creature. Hammerhead sharks. Like, why? Why are they like that? Why do they look like that? How have they evolved to have a hammerhead, you know? This one is the blue and gold Fossilia, probably butchering that, and it is one of the fish that they have announced. I think that is in the deluxe pack as well. I am interested to see how these fish work. I know that they can obviously be in the big water habitats. In a school setting, I'm assuming they're not individual fish. I think that would probably blow up anyone's computer if all of these large amounts of fish were individual. But I would also like to see if you could potentially have them in a little exhibit as well on their own. So you could do a semi-aquarium style small walkthrough, like I'm picturing like a hallway and you walk through, like when you're in an aquarium and there's just like little exhibits along the like wall. I'd love to be able to do that with some of these fish individually and not just have to have them in large habitats. But again, stunning flora that they do have in the background here. I want to call that a brain coral, something that I clearly don't have at the moment. But these fish are absolutely stunning. The blue, the yellow, the green, delicious. I cannot wait to have a look at them in game as well. Next up we do have the longfin batfish. Longfin batfish. It is one that I'm 100% going to get tongue-tied on eventually. I love that name so much. These are beautiful. Are they as fun as the blue one? I don't know, but I am very excited to see them nevertheless. Again, same as this one. I am interested to see what the boat decal is that I've seen in several snippets of this game. So I can't wait to see what beautiful decorations they do give us in this game. These are just the decals that you do get with the deluxe animals if you do get the pack. So that is the hammerhead shark, the blue and gold Vasily, the longfin batfish, the gold lion Tamarin, sorry, not Tamara, and the golden eagle is the other one there. I do like this style as well. I would really appreciate if they give us every single animal in this game, including future packs, in this style, so there is just like a cohesive flow. Just looking at a little bit of the decals here, we do have a beautiful stone wall by the looks of it, a nice bamboo one as well. This could be an individually crafted piece. I'm not saying that it's not, but it does kind of look like one whole piece or something along the lines of that, so I would love to see whether or not the stonework is separate or the bamboo is separate here, because I really do like that wooden frame. Now this is what's making me think that there is exhibit animals still. I know that there will be, but I have not seen a single snippet of an exhibit animal or a picture of an exhibit. I've only seen habitats. So it's interesting to see whether or not all exhibit animals can also be in a habitat, or if it is just like Planet Zoo where some of them are exclusively exhibit or their habitat. You can't have a crossover of the two. Because I do love the axolotls. They are so fun, and I would love to see them in a mixed exhibit habitat even. I feel like that would be really, really fun. I'm assuming axolotls are freshwater as well, which we don't have a lot of freshwater going on with these pictures. I think they're all saltwater, which all of those nice coral shots are beautiful, but I'm pretty sure axolotl are freshwater. So it's interesting to see whether or not we do get some more freshwater with these. Surely that's not going to be the only one. Now this is a beautiful picture of the golden eagle. I'm assuming this is in one of the conservation reserves, as there is no bird netting anywhere here. Next up we have the chimpanzee enclosure, which if you did watch any of the gameplay footage that they did put out, you got to see some of the really fun climbing animations, and they just look so good. A lot of the foliage around this area does look similar as well. What have we got here? A shop at the back, and maybe, I'm assuming, a toilet. The one thing I have noticed is the pathing in this game looks magnificent. Maybe they just have some really good builders doing it and they've made it look superb. I'm hoping that they have fixed the pathing issues that we have had and have made it a lot easier for us to do. Because some of the ramps that I've seen them put up in this, stunning. So gradual and beautiful and not janky in the slightest. Whereas I feel like if you were trying to build in Planet Zoo a nice rounded path inclining, nightmare. An actual, I just wouldn't do it half the time. Next up we have the toucans. Oh, they are glorious. I don't exactly know what kind of toucan this is. They haven't released it on the Zoopedia yet. The animations that I have seen of this one as well, so good. They jump, they fly, and then they land on a different perch, and then whether that perch is another tree or an enrichment item, I would love, 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 love to see if they can land on the railing of the paths. I think that would be a really, really good addition to add to it, because I'm pretty sure you can have walkthrough exhibit. Maybe not all birds have walkthrough exhibits, but I do think maybe the secretary, which we will see a picture of in a little bit, has a walkthrough possibility with it. Now, I want to confidently say this is a hawksbill turtle. Am I a marine biologist? No. Do I know what a hawksbill turtle looks like? Also no. But we're going to go with that, and it makes me so happy. If you can't tell, I'm just really here for the aquarium side of things in this. I mean, I'm going to love the game regardless, but this really tickles my biscuit, and I'm so excited for it. This is just stunning. What do you mean? I could literally just sit here and watch it. I want a fish tank so bad. This is going to give me everything I need, virtually. I can assure you of that. There's also 2 other different types of schools of fish in the background, but we've got a nice little skinny one up the top there, and then the beautiful, I want to say angelfish, but again, I could be wrong. But we'll go with that, shall we? Look at the coral. All of that shelf-looking coral. Oh, it is so nice. And I'm wondering if these are recolorable or if they're individual pieces. Because it's not often that you get such bright, vibrant, plants and stuff to put down. So it's interesting to see. I know that they did say that you can't recolor plants, but whether or not the coral falls into that, I don't know. This is another one of the conservation reserves, and we've got the elephants. What elephant is that? The African savanna elephant. We've got some zebras, I'm assuming that's a bison of some kind. Buffalo. Bison. I'm pretty sure that's a bison. Again, probably wrong. And we've got the secretary birds, I believe, flying up the top there as well. I cannot wait to see what this brings to the game. It is really exciting to me that they add something so different into the game. Like, Planet Zoo 2 does seem like it has a full another section to it, and it's not just like a revamp of Planet Zoo, you know? Also, I'm really loving the way that the water reacts and interacts with animals. It really was something that Planet Zoo was missing, and I understand that they were not at that stage to be able to do that in Planet Zoo when it first came out, but this is glorious. I'm so excited. I love it, love it, love it. Now we're going to start down here with the shops. We've got Moon Jelly, which I think is a new one. I'm going to say that's Gelato Bros. I can't see the second half of it. I'm guessing. Wow, okay, I've got a lisp all of a sudden. Not sure what happened then. I've got a Gulpy Soda and a Chief Beef? Is that what that one is? But that doesn't look like a beef. Chief Leaf? No. I don't know if that's what that is. But it kind of looks like the Chief Beef logo. I'm going to stop speculating because I'm going to be so wrong. I do see that there are vending machines as well again, which I'm really excited for. We've got the Sumatran tiger. What else have we got in here? We've got 2 aviary habitats, but I can't see any animals in them, so I'm not sure what we've got going on. And the beautiful, 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 beautiful looking aquarium. Large water habitat up there. This is a good example of like the nice curved pathing and like slight incline. Like, just look at it. It's going at such a nice curve and everything. I really think they have improved on the pathing in this game. As well as the rocks. I love me some rocks. If you've seen any of my habitat builds, you know I love to place a few rocks around. I love me a natural looking rock, and I'm going to be having an absolute field day with these ones. Now, this is something that gets me excited. Seeing an animal sleep on an enrichment item, I would have said before I hope they get rid of like bedding for some animals that don't need it. However, I do think it serves a purpose, and I did see in the chimpanzee picture before there is some bedding still. But if they can just like sleep wherever, this is so fun. It makes it seem so much more real. I feel like you always see at zoos just animals lounging wherever they see fit and not in designated like bedding areas necessarily. Plus, the bedding in Planet Zoo drive me insane because it has to be on a flat surface, and if it's on a slight incline it'll flatten the surface. It's just not pretty. It's not good. I don't like it. I'm not having a good time. If you did see, I think I was trying to put bedding down for maybe a quokka the other day, and I had the map that is just like slightly terrain modified. Nightmare trying to put bedding down. I had to hide it under shrubs and hope for the best. Now we've got the Sumatran tiger in this, which is very exciting. Not only for the tiger because they look stunning, but as you can see, the tiger over the back is using the tree as a scratching post. That's not an enrichment item. That's an actual plant. They have made it so they can interact with some of the foliage like that, and I am so excited to see what else there is other than just like that animation and what other animals can interact with them, because that is so fun. It's going to make it seem so much nicer than just having scratching posts. What have we got? We've got the African savanna elephant again here. Really fun. The water looks incredible. I have heard that they have reworked the water and it is so much more intuitive and not a nightmare like it could be in Planet Zoo. It looks so good. I am particularly excited about the waterfall in the background there. I love me a waterfall. If you see any of my builds, you realize I will put water and waterfalls in every habitat, whether they need it or not. I love moving water. So I cannot wait to see if there is some upgrades to the waterfall features, because it really was just placing the waterfall effect and hoping for the best. Whereas if they could have some that actually, like, if I placed a rock in the middle of the waterfall effect, it went around it, that would be game changer. I will probably shit my pants. Not gonna lie, probably gonna shit my pants. I do like this stick fence up the top here as well. That is really fun. All of this foliage looks so nice. I can't wait to get into this. October can't come around fast enough. Now, this is showcasing some of the the West. No, South? I was about to say, I'm trying to say they listed the theme as something. It might have been South. Not a lot of it. Some of it is looking like it is revamped from Planet Zoo. This like honeycomb thing over the side here is definitely in game. I also feel like that pinwheel shade, we may have had that. And the thatched roof, I'm not mad about it. It's a nice theme. You can only change it so much. What does interest me is this like path walkway over here. They easily could have built it up and covered that in themselves, but I'm wondering if that is a addition, whether or not that is something that you can put on elevated paths, is having it automatically fill it into the ground, because that would be really fun. That makes it so much easier than having to build and fill them in yourselves. This is another conservation reserve one, where all that I'm really seeing in this one is the giraffe drinking over there. We haven't seen any pictures of the giraffes. They haven't been announced on the Zoopedia, but obviously we are getting them here. Stunning, beautiful. The foliage all looks really nice. The rock work too. I do appreciate how the giraffe is drinking off a bit of an incline. I feel like in Planet Zoo, if you didn't have the ground meeting the water at like the same level, the animals struggled to navigate it, so that might be an improvement on that end there. We've got the Sumatran tiger here with a beautiful tiny little stream, creek, a little bit of water on the ground. I love that. That is something you could not achieve in Planet Zoo. I'm here for it. The grass also spectacular. I don't know if that is a terrain paint, or hopefully that is a terrain paint not individually placed, because that will probably blow my computer up. I do also like the banana tree that they've got in the background. I feel like we didn't really have any fruiting trees in Planet Zoo, and beautiful, stunning, 10 out of 10. There's also a bird up the top here. I don't know if that's the back end of a toucan. I don't know my birds, or if that's a different one. I guess time will tell. Now this is the secretary bird. They are beautiful. They are so elegant looking. They are beautiful. They are a really pretty bird, but birds scare me, and these look big. Will I be building with them? Of course. It looks like they've made the aviaries, I don't know. I keep chopping and changing. So easy to build and so beginner friendly. I love that so much. Now, again, you knew I was going to get excited about this one. We love me an underwater picture. We do have some rays here. I don't know what kind. They haven't been released on the Zoopedia yet. We also have some dories. Are they tangs or blue tangs? Could be wrong with that one as well in the background. And some more coral, some tubular coral that we haven't seen before. We've also, if you look in the background, you can see just the shadows of a sunfish and maybe the turtle. I'm not sure. It's just, it brings me so much joy. I love me the underwater habitats. I can't wait. Ugh. And then lastly, we have this new eatery, Toucan Eat, which is so fun. They have such fun little names and fun pictures, as well as the big vending machines, which I'm excited for. Now, we do have pathing here, which is just like a nice plank board. Now, the only thing that I've noticed throughout this is it's looked like we've had several different paths with the same like same fencing on different parts. Now, I don't think we could do that in Planet Zoo. I could be wrong. Maybe I've just never tried to. I never place fences. For that reason, is you're stuck with the fence that the footpath has. Whereas if we can chop and change and put whichever footpath we want with whichever fence we want, now we're cooking with gas. Now we're having a good time. I know I'm gonna have a great time with this. I love all the foliage. It's so dense, it's so beautiful, it is stunning. But I want to know what you guys are looking forward to in Planet Zoo 2, because there is so much that they haven't announced yet, and so many other little bits and pieces that I'm going to go through on the website and break down for you, which really excited me. But if there was something in these that I missed, I would love for you guys to tell me. I know there's just so much going on in some of them. I know I missed stuff. It's just, it's so exciting. I cannot wait. I have spent so much time in Planet Zoo. I'll actually have to pull up on Steam how long I have, because I think it'd be hundreds, if not thousands of hours building, having a grand old time. And I know I'm probably going to put similar hours into Planet Zoo 2, and I can't wait to bring you guys along for the journey. But thanks for coming with me as I rant and ramble through these pictures, and I'll see you next time. Bye!